All right, welcome back to Rehab Renegade. Today we're talking about the iliotibial band. So it receives a lot of negative publicity, especially with running, but you also see it becoming a problem with lifters, bikers, and a lot of different areas. So what we need to remember is that the iliotibial band is a huge piece of dense fascia. You're not going to make a lot of changes to it, but what you can change are the muscles that attach to that. So the three big muscles are one, the tensor fascia lata, which we'll just call the TFL to keep things easy. The other thing is the vastus lateralis, which is just the outside quad. And the third thing is your glute. So more specific, your gluteus minimus, but just for the sake of ease, we will say your glute. So a lot of times these areas are developing trigger points. It can be for a different host of reasons. Some could be you're doing too much. Maybe you're kind of progressing too quickly in your exercise. The other thing could be you're not doing enough. Maybe you're just sitting on your butt, building a lot of tense trigger points in those areas that are causing pain. Or there can be things where you're just standing in postures maybe too long. So if I hang out like this for a long time, I may kind of wear down some of these tissues. They may develop some trigger points. So with all three of these muscles, what we find is that they'll refer pain to this outside area. And as these muscles stiffen up, they'll cause this IT band to be a little shorter, which can cause some of that outside knee pain. And that's usually felt in around like 20 to 30 degrees of knee flexion, just if that's something that you have. So what we'll do is, let's go through, let's look at how to treat these muscles quickly. So first one, glute, right? So you get a ball, whatever one you prefer, and you start searching around. All right, we're basically gonna work this thing out. I'll find spots that are tender, I'll work in there. When I find a tender spot, I'll contract the muscle about 10 seconds. From there, I'll relax, and I'll just sink a little bit deeper into that ball. I'll cycle some deep breaths. I almost feel like that glute is melting, okay? I'll keep repeating that for about 2 minutes. Then I can go through and just try to work this area out a little bit and reduce some of that tension. Next spot, TFL. If you point out this bony prominence on the hip, a little to the outside, it comes down and attaches onto the fascia. This is a very tender spot in a lot of people. Same thing, you're gonna get the ball right there. You'll lay on the ground. Right, from here you'll go through that same thing that we did for the glute. And then the last one is the outside quad, right? A lot of attachments into the IT band. You can take whatever ball you want, go through, find some spots, work them out. You can also do a little bit of rolling, okay? So that should help, right? But the big things are make sure you're pacing correctly with your exercise and see a professional if you need a little bit more help.